This year, Dungeons and Toast embarks on a long quest. The Warrens of the Harengon, a challenge to protect the Harengon from the evil Lucifera, played by Loni, her late husband, now Specter, Crunch, played by me, and the corrupt mayor, Fluffifus, Bunnili, Cottontail the 12th, played by Andrew. Any resemblance between the characters and the actors is, well, it's no surprise to anybody.
Good evening, my friends, my esteemed guest. I welcome you to my Warrens of the Harengon. I am Mayor Fluffifus Bunnili Cottontail the 12th, but you all may call me Fluffy Bunny. The Festival of Fin, Feather, Fang, and Fur is a momentous occasion, made even more grand by your opportunity to have me, Mayor Fluffy Bunny, host the festivities. It's no wonder so many of you have traveled so far to be here. Lokatha, I'll bet that last little stretch in the desert was wonderful for you, wasn't it? My fishy friends. Ah, Loxodons, did you create a new valley in our kingdom on the way here? I'm not saying elephants are heavy, but hey, listen, you fat elephant, that is mine and that is expensive. Do not sit on that. Do not break it. I am also so glad to see the Kitsune have found other forms of activity outside of hunting my young Harengon. We would hate to see a repeat of the infamous Festival of the Fin, Feather, Fur, and for crying out loud. Are we serious with this right now? Why has no one thought to call it the Festival of the 4Fs or the 4F Festival? I am making an executive decision right now and shortening that. Festival of the 4Fs. So it is, and so it shall ever be. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, mischievous Kitsune. Don't eat the bunnies, okay? I jest. We all know that the fox and the hare make for fast friends in the wild. No, just moi. My friends, I have been looking forward to the Festival of the 4Fs for even shorter, for quite some time. Why, not since my great-grandfather, Fluffy Bunny the 6th, have the Harengon been able to host this momentous occasion. I have gone to such lengths to quintuple my staff to ensure your stay will be both comfortable and filled with exceptional food and delightful entertainment. It has been so very exhausting watching them work. But to see my vision complete, it must be worthwhile for them, wouldn't you think? Look at my throne. While I may be a mayor, it has the air of a king, does it not? Shall we raise a toast? To me. I am so great. Now I know all of you have been looking forward to my amazing festival. This is why it brings me great annoyance to share my most recent inconvenience. You see, my village is under threat of a crazy
Lich. As I have said, my dark lords, I come to you but a humble necromancer who seeks to become a lich, that I might be deemed worthy of joining your unholy circle. I beseech you, what must I do to rise above this mortal prison? What sacrifices must I make? Shall I bring you the souls of
500 Harengon.
10 spiders? Well, I guess that spiders aren't really that much of a sacrifice, are they? And you want something cute? What is cute? 1 eyeball or 2? Bunnies? Okay. 10 bunnies? 10 is not enough? Wait, you want...
He said 500 Harengon. That's right. This treacherous woman is forcing me to sacrifice 500 of my Harengon for her own wicked purposes. And you must understand, despite my best efforts, she has threatened to salt my lands, drain my rivers that irrigate my amazing crops, and burn all my fabulous houses, and slaughter all of you if we don't acquiesce. Now, I promise you, I
am giving him 24 carrots per bunny, 14 for the gingers. Yes, that's all he wanted. He didn't even bat an eye. I offered power and influence for him and his remaining kin, and this spineless little weasel said,
I said heroically, offering my own life, anything to save my precious bunnies, and she spat in my face. And now, sadly, we Harengon have to provide her with our next 500 babies to fulfill her sick purpose. I cannot believe.
He offered up baby bunnies. I mean, I thought I was evil. But then he said, children are the worst, and we procreate like, well, bunnies. Are you sure you only need 500? Because...
There I am, your leader. I have done my very best to protect our future generations. But knowing our propensity to breed like rabbits, I felt the reasonable thing to do would be to donate the next 500 young Harengon that are birthed for her purpose. I'll give you all tax write-offs, shall I? At a rate of 12 offspring a day, it would take a little over a month to fulfill our end of the deal. Now, many of you must be wondering why. Why do we have to give away our cherished offspring? And you know what? I'm kind of curious about that myself. Crazy lady?
Are you done with your thing? Because I'd like to talk about my thing now. Can we talk about my presentation to the Dark Powers now?
Can I negotiate 2 more carrots per bunny?
Fine. 26 carrots per bunny. 14 for the gingers.
Per ear, I believe we discussed, madam.
I'll be taking your ears.
Well, are you sure this is how you'd like to talk in front of your fancy council of Lich Kings?
1,000 apologies. My lords, I forgot my place. Where was I? Yes, I am Lucifera.
Lucifera? That's a little on the nose, don't you think, lady?
Listen, Fluffy Bunny, you've had your moment, and now I want mine.
Yes, as you were, Lucifera.
As I was saying, I am Lucifera, the necromancer, and I come before you, High Council of the Lich, to propose my ascension to the rank of Lich Queen. As you have requested, I am well on my way to requisitioning the 500 Harengon innocents needed to take my seat at the table. Now, you may be wondering, why does this woman, beautiful and talented though she is, believe she is deserving of such an honor? Not to put too fine a point on it, but I am one of the most gifted necromancers in all of Faerun. In fact, I was successful from almost my very first attempt at the raising of the dead.
Yeah, I'll say she was.
I am talking now, Crunch. You see here my minion.
That's husband.
My former husband.
Late husband. We're still married. till death do us part, and I'm not dead. I'm undead.
Yes, yes, my late husband was one of my first conscious attempts at transcending the boundary between life and death, simple though he may be in his specter form.
Simple, she says. My God, that moron is just...
Moron. She's the one giving away all his bunny children.
I've had enough of both of you. Me. Everyone is paying attention to me now. As I was saying, I have always been a prodigious practitioner of the necromantic arts, having seen countless stinking, virulent corpses rot away or be packed away to eventual uselessness. I recognize the runes on the wall. I'm not getting any younger, and I have no desire to be worm food myself, let alone develop frown lines or crow's feet.
Oh, it's too late for that.
Ugh. I was blessed with the knowledge of this council's existence while attending a Maximizing Your Evil Potential workshop I found listed on Plague's list. Most of my fellow attendees lacked my genius and charm, just callow youths looking to cast their next eldritch blast. But one tall gentleman with skin stretched taut as a drum across his face shared a number of delightful first-hand stories of the virulent Black Plague from 600 years ago. At first, I thought he was just another pompous elven wizard, eternally beautiful and forever insipid as elves are. But his ears were all wrong, not pointed at all. He was a human like me. I first sought to pry the secret to long life from him through seduction, but I admit my technique may be a bit rusty.
What do you expect, miss? Not tonight, I have a headache.
Silence! As I was saying, he was disinterested in my amorous offerings, and so I sent my worthless minion here to follow him and steal his secrets.
Oh boy. Those cookies? Oh, Lucifera never lets me have cookies. No carbs. I don't want a fat husband. I'll show her. The lid. It's stopped. Oh, curse this one strength of a specter. Wait a minute. I'm not corporeal. I can just stick my hand through the cookie jar, and then I can pull out. I'm not corporeal, but the cookies are. They're not. So I just have to.
Why did I think you capable of this one simple thing? It's like I'm talking to a tombstone. A really big, stupid tombstone chiseled with the word crunch. Despite the failings of my late husband, I didn't anticipate having any further difficulties procuring what it is that you seek. Why, in no time, I expect to have earned my rightful station among your woeful unholiness.
Is that a real word?
All right. Thank you very much. I think we get it. Your dead person is kind of, well, a lot stupid. You are very evil and a little incompetent, and the two of you together are extremely bothersome. Do all of you see what I was dealing with here? And it's not like there are a bunch of heroes around to save poor me.
Really, the only problem would be a group of adventuring busybodies.
And where could they possibly come from?
And where could they possibly come from?
Guys, I just saw. Can I tell you what I saw?
No.
What about all those folks out there in the Dungeons and Toast t-shirts? Available now. The Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt shop. Order yours today.
Okay. I think that's enough from the deadbeats.
Hey, I'm an undead beat.
As I was saying, it's annoying But sadly, lots of bunnies are going to die. But enough of that depressing stuff. My Warrens are here for your enjoyment. Thank you all for coming to my Festival of the Four Fs, or for short. Have a splendid time.